Cooking David with number 2. Alright, today we're going to make a Caesar salad to go with some spaghetti, but we're not going to go with a store-bought Caesar salad. We're going to go with homemade Caesar salad dressing. So what we're going to need today is we're going to need some olive oil. In this case I have some flavored olive oil that I've put some rosemary and some oregano and some garlic in there and let it sit for God knows how long. We're going to need some Dijon mustard. We are going to need some Worcestershire sauce, some lemon juice, a couple eggs, and some good black ground pepper, along with some grated Parmesan. First, of course, we wash our hands. Okay, first thing we want to put into the bowl is the garlic. I have some already granulated garlic here, but fresh garlic is fine. If you're using fresh garlic, you'll want to use about 2 cloves or so. So I'm going to put about 2 cloves or so into the pan there. And I'm feeding 4 here, so this recipe should be for about 4 people or so. Okay, I'm going to put that in the pan. And to that, I'm going to add my coarse ground black pepper. And what that's going to do, it's going to act as an agitating agent to grind the garlic into a paste. So let's add a little bit of pepper here. And, you know, to season to taste, of course. Okay, now here's a little trick. Take 2 forks. You want to hold them so you have both of them like this. And then you want to reach in the bowl here, and you want to grind that stuff into each other with the pepper, with both of the forks doing the work. And just sliding it around the bowl on the bottom, and you're going to make a nice paste. There we go. Just get the paste up really nice. Okay. And when you get it down to where it's pretty thin, you know, it's not as coarse as it was when it came out, you'll move on to a spoon, and then you'll just take and smush that garlic right into the sides, just like that. Just like that. We're going to press it in there. Because we don't want big bits of garlic in the recipe. We just want the flavor of the garlic. So we're just going to go ahead and press all this garlic into a paste, just like this. Go. Great. Mix it around. Keep that pepper and that stuff moving. Keep those juices interacting there to make that taste really come alive with your salad. Okay, so we've got our garlic mushed up into a nice paste here in the bottom of the bowl. Now, we're going to add right now just a little dollop of this Worcestershire sauce. Let's rinse our spoon. About a spoonful or so to that, the Worcestershire. And it's always best to clean as you go, and believe me, it makes cleanup a lot easier to just clean as you go. Spoon off again. Now we're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Maybe just 3 drops there. I'm going to go back to my spoon. I'm going to mix all this stuff around again. Again, I'm kind of still in the crushing it together mode. Not so much mixing is kind of pulverizing. I'm going to get it into a nice fine paste, like you see here. Take your scraper, Scrape everything to the center of the bottom of the bowl. There we go. And just spin the bowl around. You can, whatever suits you well. I find that if you spin and use the spatula, you can kind of mix it all down to the bottom there. There we go. So it basically looks like that when you're finished down on the bottom of the bowl. Now, we're going to take our eggs at this point. We don't need the whole egg. We just want the yolk. So there's two ways to do this, and I'll show you both ways. You can crack your egg directly in half and use the egg itself, the shell itself, as a strainer. And I'm going to do this over my sink. You may not see this on cam. What I'm doing is just the shells are in half, and I'm pouring the yolk back and forth between the two shells and letting the white fall to the side. And the yolk naturally just goes right in, and the rest falls naturally to the side. Okay? So there's one yolk doing it in that separation method. Now there's another separation method, and you may find this one a little more useful and a little easier. And that is, get yourself an egg separator. How the egg separator works is you just crack your egg, drop it right in the cup there, and you simply pour the egg white away. And it just kind of globs right down the sink there. I don't know if you see that, but I'm sure you heard it. I'm getting rid of the rest of the egg white here. Now I'm going to add this other egg white to my mixture. Now I'm going to use my beater, and I'm going to mix this all together. This is going to be my dressing. Okay, you have it all. Now you're going to go back into that spin mode, and we're going to put it back in the middle of the pan again, because we're about to add our greens. So now what I have in the bottom of the bowl is a nice mixture like that. Okay, now we want just to add a little bit of the oil, and everybody knows that oil and water don't mix, so we're not going to pour it straight in. We're going to take our spatula, and we're just going to give the bowl a spin, and just a little around the sides like that there. Just a little around the side, and let it fold in naturally as we just kind of work it. Just like this. Just let it fold right in naturally as you spin the dish. Everything comes right together. Starting to look like a salad dressing now. It turns a little bit white. And again, keeping everything centered. Now you're going to add your lemon juice. A couple drops. All right, now you have your basic salad dressing prepared. So what we've done, again, we've started off with our garlic and our pepper, and we've made a paste. And we've added to that some Dijon mustard, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and we've moved that around to a paste and put it in the bottom, added in 2 yolks, mixed it around, put in a little olive oil, and where's my red vinegar? Also going to put in just a little touch of red vinegar to go with that oil, and again around the side, just to let it kind of mix in slow, just a little bit. So now it's ready for your greens, and to make a traditional Caesar salad, you would add in your greens and your croutons, give it a toss, and you have yourself a homemade table-side Caesar salad for 4. I'm Cooking David. See you next time. Go Mets.